Hi, welcome into my channel. This channel is against the Big Bang. The Big Bang is false. We can go to the stars. The stars are very close and cold. So if you know, I cut from some video like this from YouTube, and I comment. This time is about the mass of the galaxies. So what is the mass of a galaxy? So look, this guy, Victor. This guy. So look, this guy. It names is Vasilis Charmandaris. So this guy.
Hello, my name is Vasilis Charmandaris and I'm an associate professor of astrophysics at the University of Crete. In today's tutorial, I will talk to you about how one can estimate the mass and star formation rate in galaxies.
So you see, this is the way I make my videos. I cut from some YouTube channel like this, a video, and I comment. So about the mass of the galaxy. I'm saying like a tea science, coffee science, this is no name cola. You see, I always have something to drink here. So you trust this guy that they have like calculation, they calculated, okay. So let me tell you on short. If you hear some argument from these guys, so if you listen carefully, there's no logic in what he's saying. So first of all, if you can search the video, I put a name, the entire video length. So first of all, he's saying what is infrared light, like we are stupid. So from some heat or temperature threshold or something. Okay, so, and then they say that through this light they calculate the mass. So listen. Okay, but listen to him, but remember this and keep this in mind. You follow if he has some logic. He gives you no proof. There is no proof for the mass of the galaxies. So listen.
As an example on how we can measure the mass of a galaxy, we will use the near-infrared photometry in the KS band obtained with a camera of Skinnacas Observatory. A picture of the camera inside its viewer while being filled with liquid hydrogen is shown here. The camera contains a 1K by 1K Hawaii chip and has a field of view of nearly 7 arc-minutes on its side. The large field of view presents a clear advantage in the analysis we will do. As we mentioned earlier, the atmosphere, as well as the telescope mirror itself, emits in the near-infrared due to their temperature. This light follows the optical path of the telescope and falls on the camera. As a consequence, the light from the astronomical source, in our case the galaxy, is only a very small fraction of the light received. Thus, in order to be able to perform our analysis, in addition to the usual steps we follow in the optical, that is bias and dark subtraction, and division by the Platt field, off observations are also needed in the near-infrared. If we have a camera with a large field of view, these are obtained by simply dithering the source on our field of view. Then, we subtract one position from the other, and we are left with a positive and a negative image of the source. Let's see those steps though in some detail using some Skinnacas KS band data on Galaxy A of Hickson compact group 54.
Okay, after you watch that, let me tell you like this. There's no relation between mass and light. Mass, kilogram square, or I don't know what you want, a mass, kilogram, okay, and light. You see, not all the objects transforms in light. So if you take what light do you want, infrared or ultraviolet, X-ray, what light do you want? You cannot calculate the mass of a galaxy. And if you do not believe me, you understand like this, not all these objects converts in light, ultraviolet or not, this heat light. You hit an object, okay? You cannot prove from light Okay, nothing. And if you do not understand, imagine that in that galaxy that he's showing to you, there's another piece like this, a mass. You see, you can scale it and you put it on an object that emits light. You see, what's the mass from light? This does not have anything to do with the production of light. It's a pure mass. Does not having nothing in common. But then it tricks you. Why? You do not know what infrared is. Infrared, heat light, or okay, you can produce, you can emit this. There is no relation between this and mass.
As a preparatory work, we have obtained several dark frames, that is with the camera shutter closed, at exposure times that were to be used during our observations. These darks were subtracted by all subsequent frames we obtained. Then, we opened the dome and kept the telescope fixed. We let the stars drift and waited until enough signal was obtained by the camera. While remaining in the linear range of the detector, we were collecting photons.
Okay, so this is the video, and this is the proof, and this is the proof, my friends. And let me tell you what galaxies are, like flowers. You see flowers of light. Galaxies are small and are flowers of light, like this. How many suns there in here? Because they has a petal, you see, because this is a group has petals, you see, have, and how many, this is the way the galaxies are, like this, okay, small objects, and not in the individual point of light is a round spherical thing, and it is not like our sun. This is the tricks that they employ. This is not a sun, it's producing light, and it is small. You do not allow to in all the galaxies, in all the universe that you are saying universe, to be other things that produce light that do not be spherical or point lights like this. These galaxies are stars, simply stars, and they are small. And if you understood from this guy, they do not have any means to calculate the mass of it. They are supposing, if you suppose that this is the sun, you count this, you see, you can count them in a roughly, you say this 100 bulbs, I don't know, 50s, okay? So now you approximate the mass of the sun, but Kepler made it mathematical, in geometrical manner, not after mass, the planets, okay? And now you are saying, if you see this from distance, if it must be a sun, you approximate. In this manner, they're approximating. If you let's suppose that the galaxy is what I'm telling you, that it's with suns and planets. Let's suppose that each individual point is like our sun. Let's suppose that we know the mass of the sun. So in the galaxy you have 1 billion stars like our sun. So then what you are tricking the planet that you know another method of calculating if from the light there's no relation between mass and light. No kind of light, infrared, ultraviolet or something. So this is my channel. Galaxies are flowers of light, like this, flowers of light, clouds. You see, this is a flower, and it's not because it's round or something. It is not it is not, you see, round, on a round object. You see, it is not orbiting, does nothing, okay? These are tricks that were so if you listen that guy, he offers you nothing. In the next video you'll see the same guy, and you can watch the entire length, 16 minutes video, how they are saying that they can calculate how a galaxy gives birth to stars from another psychotronic mathematical lying procedure. So if you believe these guys, you are believing that you are smart, or you are stupid and they are smart, okay? But I'm telling you, our galaxy is a sphere, and that galaxies are putting clouds, small clouds like this, and they orientated towards us, all of them, because the solar system is in the middle of this sphere. And this is what I want to tell you. So what is the mass? of this from light? What is the mass? Okay, so goodbye, God bless. This is the way I make my videos. I have here a no-name cola. You cannot calculate the mass of galaxies. And what's their mass? They are small pieces, and mass is not related to gravity. Since Galileo Galilei, mass does not have anything in common with gravity. Nothing. Gravity is acceleration. So they are simply stars, flower like this, flower of light. And God could do these flowers. He could do flowers of light like this. The galaxies are like this. Okay. But you cannot determine the mass. You cannot calculate the mass from light of any object from distance. But I'm telling you, our galaxy is a sphere. We cannot see the universe, and how the stars is like this. The galaxies are putting clouds, like in a membrane of clouds, and electricity, magnetic electric energy, like this. And that galaxies are clouds that. So you watching the entire length of the video of this guy, and you tell me if he has some logical coherency, and they will flunk you to the school, these guys, and they pretend that they have some, and they will take the jobs from their telescopes, and if you want to believe that you are stupid, but you follow very close and you understand that it has no argument. No, and none of these guys have any argument. But what they seems to everybody that is right. But I'm telling you that they are light enough, this planet. You can go to the stars. The stars are cold and very, very close and small. They are not like our sun. Goodbye. God bless.